Good morning! I did half a second of a vocal warm up today, so I didn't just fucking cough into the microphone. Look at me go. It's kind of funny being the streamer and deciding what I do in the starting bits of the stream before I actually show up. Uh I wonder how many people just have the microphone muted and just go ah ba 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 or other vocal warm up type stuff. I'm curious about that. So yeah, I did some grinding off camera. Um, I don't think it actually shows it in the order that you did them in, so this is kind of useless if anybody's trying to like science out the specifics of it. But I got a new record, and my friend Myth he also got a new record, which was still worse than my previous record. So I'm just trouncing everybody. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm kind of a bug deal. Um, Last night I did one run and then I got like 80 currency out of it, so I just bought a whole bunch of shit. So we have Ninja, which is new, and we have Robinette, which is new. And I would assume that Robinette has some success inside of them, but I'm not really, I'm not sure how to build it. I got some skins, so that one looks like that. Then a mug looks like that. Mega Chad looks like that. Sir Ufi looks like that. I think that's all the ones that I got. Yeah. So, thusly, I would like to play a mug, and then I would like to go see how the challenges feel on the desert, because I haven't looked at these ever. I simply haven't. Um, Gotta go fast sounds fucking easy. Lava will periodically cover most of the map. Also sounds really easy. Lots of enemies sounds pretty easy. I don't know. I mean, for Swarm you have to play like not a slow character. That one sounds like it could be hard. What's oh no, oh shit, and what the fuck? Okay, it's just increased enemy stats. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's just do hyper because it looks incredibly easy. Because I just like it actually looks like it's gonna be pathetic. I can't even think about how it wouldn't be good. Oh, hello, thank you for the first. Um, I must admit, I realized that I didn't exactly give you a solid, clear answer when you asked me if I liked Hollow Knight or Hornet Knight better. And the answer is I like I like Hollow Knight better with the DLC, but that's just because I like God Home so fucking much. Like, God Home is just my favorite. And Hornet Knight has no such boss rush mode, so it kind of just immediately pales in comparison in my eyes. At least that's how it feels. Shout out to everything going fast. I kind of can't imagine that I would lose this. I mean, I'm a man who got a score of 23.7k. Oh, tornado spawned under me. Obviously. Thank you for staying here, tornado. There's something about me just refuses to give up on the idea of the shrines. Fuck it, more difficulty. I don't know. Do whatever. I'm gonna be attacking with AoE today anyway. Or at least during this run. I don't know, today just feels like a correct phrase to do. I want that chest so bad. Yes. I will admit though, like, I think Hornet Knight, it needs some sort of arena mode. It needs some sort of arena mode. The entire time that I was playing it, I was like, ooh, I cannot wait until I find the Coliseum of Fools version. And then, spoiler alert, it's not real. So, stuff like that was just like, okay. I thought that that was kind of one of the things that people came to Hollow Knight for. It's surprising to me that they would not put it in the game. I think that they've announced that they're making DLC, but they haven't said what the DLC is, so I can't. I'm talking about like what we have in front of us right now. I can't talk about the things that might exist because what if they exist shitty? We simply don't know yet. Sorry, I was taking that as a coffee break. I shouldn't have re-rolled that one. Just, sometimes you make a decision. I also, I got completely lost. I don't remember where I am. Okay, looks like this is a correct way to go. I love that bunny hopping is just a fucking thing in this game. It's different than in Gmod, but like, if you've played Gmod and somebody tells you to bunny hop in this game, I think that you'll understand it just about immediately. Because it's the same, you hold 2 directions instead of 1 direction, and then you jump constantly, and then that's basically it. It's just in, aw, sad skeleton moment. In Gmod, you have to be crouching the entire time, and since it's first person, you have to be a lot more careful about your mouse movements, but in this one, you have to be a lot more careful about the environment, because you slow down on the instant. I know I should have said on the spot there, but I mean, you literally can stop instantly as most characters. Like, I watch this. I'll do it right freaking now. Hi, cactus. So yeah, this is instant stop. You can just do that. It's not a good idea, but you can. Which is, for somebody who's played Isaac as the main game of my entire life, having an instant stop just feels wrong. I don't know. Characters are supposed to be floaty. This is an item that I just unlocked on my very last run. Deal 20% more damage to nearby enemies is fucking amazing, it sounds. It doesn't show a radius of what counts as nearby, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to be good. I think I need to stay here and fight for the cheese. Oh, duration book, my beloved. We have to take the banana because I want to win. It's kind of... I wonder if I'll get to a point where there will be a different... Isaac is so expensive. The Flash one is like $6 and is a really, really good game. I know you're talking about Repentance, but like, if you're talking to me, Flash Isaac is still really, really good, and also Flashpoint is free, and there's a Isaac demo of Flash Isaac on Flashpoint that is free that you can play and lets you go play until mom. Like, it's just, my brain only sees Isaac as amazing. I'm sorry. If you have any other opinions, they're gonna whoosh right over my head. Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you to go buy Repentance. I'm saying that the idea of Isaac exists in an amazing state that anybody can go play, so you should. But I also understand that on top of that, I am not of the popular opinion for thinking that Isaac is epic. Or at least Flash Isaac. Yo, another cheese. I think a lot of people are of the opinion that Flash Isaac is doo-doo balls, and I can't exactly argue with them, but like, it's Isaac and Risk of Rain are like the games that made me like games, so when people say that they don't like those, I'm just like, I don't know how to talk to you. It feels like our core values are at stake. And also, like, Rebirth is totally fine. I mean if you want... It feels bad saying this, but if you want the easiest Isaac experience, then Rebirth is your play. It's $15, so it's not that bad on the wallet. Well, 15 US dollars. I don't know about other places. I didn't even hit start challenge. For some reason, my brain thought that was a tome. And then Rebirth is just the easiest one, and it has a whole buttload of content. It just, like... Repentance has combos for everything. Did I just die? I don't... No, okay. Because kind of my only defense is really the chunkers. And when a swarm happens, like, I'm just... My amount of movement is kind of limited right now. Cool. Thank you, Big Rock. You allow me to escape the horde. That's the bandit statue, not a shop guy. Sad. Oh, fuck up my bunny hop. I'm fucking washed. I think the craziest thing about iDubbbz is that since I'm Johnny Let's Play watcher, I watched his gaming content before he did the stuff that got him popular, and then he just fucking deleted all of his gaming content. And I remember being like, oh man, what was that one Overgrowth Let's Play that I really, really liked? I kind of want to go watch that again. And it was erased from the face of the planet. And then this guy with a really familiar name starts getting popular for shock content. I'm just like, man, I want to watch somebody play Overgrowth. that was like genuinely my thought for a while, and then I I learned that it was the same guy, and I was just like, fuck you, why do you delete videos? If you go to the fucking Kirbymancer, I think it's just Kirbymancer, I think I got rid of the 52. Kirbymancer on YouTube, my YouTube channel, there's a video that's like 10 years old that I literally made when I was fucking 12, and that'll stay on my channel for as long as it exists, because why would you delete content? Somebody might look at it and like it. I cannot comprehend it. Genuinely, I don't get it at all. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear some banging. This is the consequence of trying to have good audio quality while I'm in a house with other people. I simply can't do anything about it because I'm the lowest one on the chain here. Oh, SMH. The only videos of mine that have been erased from history are the ones that I tried to upload to YouTube before I understood the like 10-minute requirement for video uploads. There's a lot of like 10-minute and 5-second long videos that I made when I was quite young that will never see the light of day. I would love a lifesteal book. I know that is nerd behavior, but I want to win. Yeah, the drive-by magnet. I don't even know if it's gonna give me anything. Oh, it gave me the exact fucking thing that I wanted. Yes. I know. Fuck. The big XP book is just so impossible to not take. I don't know how you're supposed to look at that and not. I'm done with you now, though. We need damage. Because survivability is important, and we're nearing the end of our actually doing anything. Oh, apparently there was a whole lot of XP that was on the other side of the map that just took a while to get to me. I don't know why it took so long. So I'm starting to feel a lot better about that XP book decision. I was really like iffy on it. I was kind of thinking down on myself, and then we got like 8 level ups in a row, so feels pretty good. Hi, Lil Nubis. You're the only hard part of this whole thing. How does that make you feel? Oh, okay. It makes him feel lazy. HP redemptors. I would rather not die. Yeah, it really is just like, go get damage for the first 6 minutes and then pump everything else into survivability. Because just don't get hit at the start and play better. Easy. Chunkers, I guess. Because you might as well shove your face into the final swarm because it gives you more silver, which is the meta progression currency. And in my opinion, Chunker's Axe Banana is some of the best final swarm gear. We're just not leveled enough at all. I mean, level 35 is higher than you usually get, but we have XP book in pocket, so that doesn't really mean anything to me. Oh, I wanted to do an epic skating trick off of the rock. I was trying to hit a very specific angle to launch myself, and I freaking whiffed. I think it's crazy that Skate 3 ever made another game, and that anybody ever thought it would be good, because every single thing about Skate 3 that was quote-unquote good was a complete accident and not intentional by the developers. They wanted to make a skating game, and they made a comedy simulator. And then the new one is just like it's one with fucking servers. And also, you can't play on private servers. It's just like, how are you supposed to make funny YouTube videos with your epic pals if you can't have a private lobby? Like, there's always gonna be fucking randos farting about. You've ruined the one thing that made your thing popular. My bad. Should have done better. I think it's really easy for game devs to completely miss why fans care about their content, though. So I'm not like, you're a complete failure, I don't get it anything. But with luck they add that? No, I don't think there's ever been a game where they have like forced public servers and then the fan base is... Oh, I guess I didn't know it was in early access. That's proof that I'm a fake fan. That means there is some hope. But I feel like in all of history, anytime that the fans have complained about that gaming decision, the devs have just been like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Did you say something? Because there was that one really cool, like, snowboarding wing, or, like, gliding game or whatever the fuck. I think it was called Steep. And it was like, wow, this is so cool. It sucks that it's on servers, so in 2 years I can't play it anymore. It was just like, wow, a high-budget game about going fast? I wonder if this will be epic. Too bad. It's made out of garbage. You guys think I could get that shrine? I'm thinking about, there's an achievement in this game for getting every shrine on every, like, all 3 levels of a tier 3 game, without leaving any of the shrines halfway, which is just insane to me. I don't even know how you're supposed to, like, approach that. Genuinely, like, you have to banish the item that makes more shrines show up. It's a mandatory decision, I think. And then, I don't know, you just fucking, like, play Super Ultra Knockback? I genuinely, I can't even think about it, because there's no way to, like... I'm trying to think of ways to force stuff to happen to you in this game, like good things, like items that you want, and I don't know, because you get your banish, you get your toggle, but there's a limit to that. It can only do so much. Like what's gonna happen to me now is I have enough regen to survive anything. I'm just gonna get one shot when these ghosts start outscaling me, because I'm not killing them, and so thusly I will get outscaled and then one tapped. And also now I'm not even running away from them, so I might get 2 tapped. Please. You can tell that once I'm in the horde, I start getting a lot more XP because I'm actually near the things that I'm killing. I think I'm cooked. Yes, that was on purpose. Please, let me out. No. Yeah. I mean, 309 is crazy. I don't know how you're ever supposed to get the achievement for surviving 6 minutes into that. I just, like, the second the clock ticks over into 5 minutes, they do, like, 600 damage per hit. It's ridiculous. Just outscale them better, I guess. Tier 1 completed. Yippee! I mean, 48 silver for that is insane. But I did also get 3 kills. So... That was a really good run for being on a challenge. Give me my extra silver. 8 is crazy. Alright, now give me my late epic item. Weapon upgrades can now have +1 stats, so that's just more gambling. Yahoo! Then I guess I should buy more silver. What does the boombox even look like? How do I use it? I don't know how do I boombox? There's no refund button on the boombox, and I don't know how to use it. Good thing it's cheap. You don't even get anything for challenges 1. It's just like, okay. I guess that makes Dice Head easier to get, I guess. I don't know. I've decided I really want to go unlock the bird character. So I kind of want to play the late epic Noel. Then, oh, there you are. Does it lag every time I change the song? Oh my god. Okay. We're going this one with this one because I cannot be fucked to to listen or to deal with the lag every single time I click that ever. Alright. Goal, tornado, killing tornadoes. That is my one priority in life. And being Noel is only gonna facilitate that goal. Watch what happens when I use a spell I don't even know. Dude, we got a silver immediately. That's how you know it's gonna be a good run. Also, I think Noel is just really, really strong at the start. Oh, damage up? I probably should have taken the XP up, but like, you know, the thing that I want. I should, like, go somewhere. So, yeah, I think sometimes I fall into Vampire Survivors Brotato mentality. Oh, Pink Hat Man! Vampire Survivors Brotato mentality in this game, where there's nowhere to actually go. I want the gas mask. So you just kind of sit around, and there's no consequence for staying in the same spot the entire time. Um, but this is Risk of Rain. There is insane consequence to not staying in the same spot, and you will feel that right to your face. If anything, that is the way that you attain maximum consequence. Like, yeah, sure, you'll get XP, but everybody knows that a whole lot of your scaling is from the other shit. I mean, the shrines just give you free stats. It's crazy. You're kind of silly if you're not just going shrine build. Quantity Tome would be good for Tornado, but I don't even have the Tornado yet. Whatever. I don't even want to talk about it. I say that so much on stream, which is silly because all I do is talk, but I swear it's hyperbole or a joke. One of the two. It's something. Anything that'll make you forgive me. I genuinely forgot all of the stats that I have given myself so far. I kind of don't think I got any HP regen. No, it looks like I'm HP regenning. At least a little bit. A simple wrong turn. Yo, XP skeleton. Shout out to Frost Boots. You're fucked. Get fucked, shit lipped. Or sorry, I fucked your mom, shit lips. Give me anything that I care about, dude. That's the RNG is not being kind to me. I spent money. I shouldn't have done that. No, did I spend money? Am I just poor? I'm probably just poor. I should have gone for duration. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, fire enemies. What are they gonna do? Be hot at me? I'm literally Noel Undertale. Watch what happens when I use a spell I don't even know. See? They're turning into the cold version of toast. I'm sorry, I cannot for the life of me think of what the cold version of toast is. Okay, come on. I want my rewards for the thing that I did, please. I hate it here. Oh, I was spending money. I'm still mad though. Okay. Genuinely, that was a terrible, terrible run. Who cares? Does holding R work when I'm dead? Oh my god, it does. I complained about the lack of a restart button to my friend, and bro went, "Did you know you can hold R in this game?" Every game is Isaac, you just don't know it yet. I'm still thinking about that, that purple hat man, though. Kinda sad. But we start anew. That's a crazy thing to drop from our very first enemy. Is there a power-up drop chance? 1XO. Okay, so it doesn't tell me how much percent it is based. That's fine. I guess thorns because there's an achievement for killing cactus enemies with thorns. It's very flimsy logic, but whatever. That was a very uncool thing. Whatever, difficult me. Skull Egg feels like such an item of all time. Every unlock in this game is like you dip your toes into a category, and then you unlock an item that lets you dip your toes into a category further. Like that item I just picked up makes more XP drop from the enemies, and the way that you get that is by upgrading your XP tome a whole goddamn lot. So it's very interesting to me the way that the scaling is, because you have to at least succeed somewhat on the base tools in the aspects to get your foot in the door, which I feel like it makes the start of the game so unforgiving feeling. Oh, hell yeah. I'm literally so sick with it. I really like the movement in this game. It's like if Risk of Rain 2 was fun to move around in. I'm a serial Risk of Rain 2 hater. Not that I actually hate it. It's perfectly serviceable. I just think that the Risk of Rain format works better in 2D. And this game kind of proves me wrong on that a little bit. Although I would argue that this leans more Vampire Survivors, but they're still good. They're still good. Dude. I don't like in Risk of Rain 2 that so much of your survivability in the moment to moment is just spatial awareness in a game where you can see like a cone of like 90 degrees. Just like, I don't know. I feel like my vision is never big enough for that game, and then I just get killed by a flying blind pest or a wisp. I genuinely think, like, because Risk of Rain 2 and Risk of Rain 1, all of the Risk of Rains, keep track of your quote-unquote nemesis as the enemy that kills you the most. And in Risk of Rain 1, I think like, Risk of Rain 1, like, from 2013, I think that it is the Lemurian, because I played on glass a lot. And then Risk of Rain 2, I believe that it is the Wisp. Then Risk of Rain Returns, I think it's back to Lemurian again because I play glass a lot. Sure. Bloody Tome. Bloody Stream. How does that song even go? I should know this. I'm a JoJo fan. I read manga. I don't anime. I've probably read that part of the manga like 3 times. I've only watched the anime once. I don't want to alarm anybody, but you might want to go take a look at my money right now. My hands are off of it. My streamer doesn't watch anime. I told you I watched anime. I've watched JoJo up until what's his name? He gets his name changed. He's the funny one that's the Earth, Wind, and Fire again, because Araki just like forgot. What's his new name? Fuck. Planet Waves? Is it Planet Waves? I think it's Planet Waves. I think that's where I stopped. I got that far in the anime. And then I was like, I kind of liked the pacing of the manga better. I still find it funny Jesus is a JoJo. It's actually the funniest thing that not only is Jesus a JoJo, Jesus is probably like the origin of all JoJos in that timeline. Probably like the JoJo. Can I have anything that I care about? Dog. I guess we're taking a revolver. I don't know. We need something other than Frostwalker. That's my argument. Oh. I think part 7 is just my favorite. I'm obsessed with shows or stories where the main character is just a fucking asshole. Like, I don't know. It pisses me off when the main character is a goody two-shoes that's supposed to make everybody like him. Make my main character fucking suck. I want to stare at his actions and go, what the hell? That's the kind of shit that I want from my stories. But that's probably something that I've only like acquired after experiencing media for so many a year. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked. I don't know. The desert is hard as a AoE character, I think. That's why I felt compelled to just fucking take the gun anyway. Today is easy to find an edgy character. Like, just in anything, like every media has an edgy character. I'm the edgy character in this media. Although I guess I don't really project it that much. Just in real life, I totally project emo. Just imagine that. I'm not like, I don't put effort into it, but like the vibes, you know. Dude, my savior. I love being invincible. I love being invincible. So do we take the items that are epic and would help us actually win the run, or do we banish them in hopes of a tornado, because the tornado is the whole reason that we're doing this entire thing? Maybe one day I'll get the thing that I want. I have no idea what you're saying. Sometimes reading chat is like trying to figure out a mystery book. Can we talk about the fact that like we actually have not even seen a tornado? Like it just won't give it to us. Simply not a thing. Get out of here. Just please, game, I want my tornado. That's the whole reason. 2 of the same purple item in a row is kind of insane. I don't I don't know the odds of that, but that must be rare. I can't imagine anything else. You, I guess. Yeah, just get luckier, bozos. I don't know why bozo is my favorite phrase these days. The dog that I walk fucking tripped me while I was like trying to enter an intersection. And I didn't notice that somebody else was there. And so I looked down at Lucy and I just went, "You fucking cheese ball, you tripped me." And then this poor old lady in her like 30s or 40s or something just kind of gave me a stare, and I was just like, "I'm sorry that you had to witness that. It's not that's not a sight for any raw eyes." I mean, she probably thought it was funny, but I don't know. I live kind of close to a Mormon church, so the odds that somebody overhears me swearing for a bit and gets actual mad about it is not zero. I cannot tread entirely carefully, or tread entirely carelessly. Although the one thing I want in life is to tread really carelessly. Do you guys ever think that I'm gonna get the thing that I want, or we're just gonna do a whole run with an empty slot because I'm begging for NATOs? I probably should have been building duration. I got really scared and I started building to not die. That's my argument. We don't have a single green item that I care about duplicating. What's in this general direction? I see green. Oh, it's the thing I want. What we in the business call easy peasy. The Insane Aquarium VOD is getting hella views. My VOD channel on YouTube kind of dropped off with Silksong. I think just because like people don't really want spoilers, and also like who would watch a VOD of somebody that they don't care playing a video game when there's people that they do care about also playing the same video game. And Insane Aquarium is the first video since the Silk Sanity that has actually like gotten a decent amount of views in one go. And it's so funny to me. Like I kind of expected it would do good. Like everybody likes Insane Aquarium. That's a fact. But it's so funny just seeing my kind of dead stats page turn into something real. Although I definitely clickbaited the fuck out of the game. I mean, how do you not? When I sat there for like 20 minutes on the same level, actually for like 30 minutes on the same level, just like making a lot of money, it's perfect thumbnail material. How do you not? I asked that question to you as a human. How do you not? Getting hit and then shoving my item that makes me get hit less into the cheese machine is the humor is not lost on me. Dude, get your fucking ankles broken. Oh, my ankles are about to be broken. Okay, I give up. They were about to break a lot more than just my ankles. Dude, I'm actually so sick with the movement. I like that in the air you are very floaty. That feels right to me. Dude, I'm actually fucking sick with it. How have I not gotten hit by any of this swarm? Usually the Scorpo swarm is a murderer. Okay, hi boss. I don't have any damage. I hope cheese kills you because I got 4 of it. Okay, well that was a bad move on my part. Thank you, Life Steelbook. I'm nothing without you. Oh boy. Sorry, I should never go because then I think about Chris Chan and I never want to be like that. I finished the Chris Chan documentary though, so my constant obsessive Chris Chan thoughts should lessen at least a bit. I really want the slut rockets. You watched that? I watched like 60 episodes of it, and then I've listened to the entire podcast like twice. Just because it's the only podcast that actually keeps me entertained because I just sit there the entire time like, Chris Chan, what the fuck? And it's really engaging to me because of that. Is it ever gonna give me the tornado? Is it ever gonna give me the tornado? simply not an option. What even hit me there? What's hitting me? 1 cactus, 2 cactus. Oh, it's an elite cactus. The thing I want! Yippee! Yahoo! Waha! I hope that the timing is at least good enough for people to tell that I was trying to jump when I said that. Okay, we finally figured out what gives you overheal, and it doesn't say a single fucking word about it, but it's the gas mask. It's 100% the gas mask. The second I picked up the gas mask, I did it. It's your medical review of... What? I'm sorry, I got distracted. You're gonna have to remind me of the subject matter. I think about a lot of things on stream. I like, my entire brain went blank after I yippee yahoo wahad. A Chris-chan? I think they're a lost cause. I mean, the only reason that they're afloat at all is because people have been taking pity on them. They actively self-sabotage and don't bother to learn any of the rules of the world. I think the only part of any Chris-chan that I feel any pity towards at all, I'm gonna go toast because I wanted the stopwatch, is right after fucking Bob died. Chris-chan was, I died because I was greedy. Chris-chan was a fucking moron and went and harassed the game place again in a way that actually got them in legal trouble. And then Barb was a fucking idiot and spent literally all of their savings on a lawyer. Literally all of them. All of them. Like, all of their savings on a lawyer. Like, all of it. Like, all of Bob's hard work through his entire life on one lawyer. And then they lost. Because it was a terrible, terrible case where Chris was 100% in the wrong and everybody knew that. So it's just like that is a part where I feel some pity because that was not exactly Chris's mistake. That was Barb being stupid. But almost the rest of the story is just like, if you watch it from start to finish, it's just Chris walking into mistakes over and over again. It, like, there's a few things where it's 100% Barb and Bob's fault, but like, it's Chris-chan does nothing to save themselves ever. I mean, they wouldn't have gotten in the legal trouble if Chris got over herself without the game place thing. What do you mean the ending sucks? I mean, it's... I feel like it's an argument of morality. Like, do you want Geno Samuel to have to cover everything that Chris-chan does for forever? Geno Samuel didn't start the series with the intent of Chris-chan's life going so insane. I think stopping it there makes full sense for somebody who had spent, I mean, I think upwards of 3 years on that thing, like, including breaks. I don't know the exact specifics on it, but like, that was a project of love. And there's like a few developers' comments where Geno Samuel just feels like it doesn't feel like he's having fun talking about the topic anymore. It feels like the fascination has left, and now it just feels like he is not happy to be documenting this because it gets sad. I mean, there's a lot of things where I feel like if you are not okay with witnessing somebody going through a bunch of shit, then you're not gonna be okay with that. It's a tough experience. I mean, basically, where did his necklace end up? I mean, probably a fucking trash can. It's probably a trash can, or they handed it back to Christine after she got out of jail. I don't... Like, the thing is, after she got out of jail, she only showed the new one that she made while she was in jail. So, like, we don't know, but, like, if you're a police officer that arrested Christine Weston Chandler, and you saw a piece of garbage made out of Crayola model magic on them, would you put it in as evidence, or would you put it in a trash can? That's my question to you. I feel like there's a solid argument for both. Exactly. Like, because the thing is, because it is made of model magic, it will forever pick up garbage. it will pick up pet hair, it will pick up Christine hair, and Christine puts in zero effort to clean it, zero effort to clean their house. Like, it's probably fucking disgusting, and they held it by the chain and were like, I want to get rid of this. Like, I don't want to put this in a little Ziploc bag. I don't want to label this. Like, fucking get it out of my face. That's how I see it. That's my headcanon of the situation. Thinking about, oh, what was his name? He was a minor character. Some just, like, Chris-obsessed dork. The one that bought Chris shoes. It was just, like, one quote where it was like, oh, I wonder if there's any Chris-chan DNA left in these. And then they, like, put the camera closer to the Chris-chan shoes, and then you see that there's hair packed into it. And then the guy behind the camera is like, yes, we can clone her now! And I was just like, fuck, dude. What am I watching? It's so funny. I'm also thinking about, I don't know the exact specifics of it, but Chris-chan at one point put out, like, a list of people that she did not respect, and on that list was several people that, like, actually probably deserve to be on a list like that, and then Oni plays, just, like, I guess because they talk about her a lot. I don't know. That's just something that I think about a lot, because there's one part where Chris from Oni plays. It sucks that they're both named Chris. Is like, I'm really sad that that Chris thinks that I'm a problem. Like, I like the thing. It's fun to talk about, because it's hard to appreciate cringe culture and not look like you're just one of the people hating, you know? How do you talk about Chris-chan without adding to the sensationalism and insense adding to the problem? You don't know for sure, but, like, if you're a OniNG Chris fan, I feel like that is not the least likely fan base to have some people who would go out and harass Christine. I think my fan base wouldn't go out and harass Christine, but who fucking knows? I think we have better things to do in our lives, like watch somebody play Megabonk. I think that this level feels so fucking barren. I don't... maybe it's just Noel Desert, but it feels sucky. Like, we did an entire loop of the map. And this is how I feel about it. If I was the only one home, I would have screamed into my microphone there. I would have. But sadly, I can't. I'm so jealous watching other content creators who obviously have a place to record where they are allowed to be as loud as they want. It's so enviable. Yo, the rare banana. I kind of feel like this run is toast. Like, we're not killing anything fast enough. I haven't gotten any tomes that I care about. Like, yay, tornado. That's part of the goal. I feel like the run's over. I feel like in my head we got bad level RNG and now we're just dealing with the consequences. That was probably a bad choice, I think. I didn't read enough. The consequence of having a brain is that I can read, and then I act before I'm fully done reading, and then I have to deal with the fallout. Because of course, like, I'm already an impatient person, and then doubly so whenever I'm on stream, because I'm already impatient, and then I'm like, oh, well, the people watching want to see content. So I just fucking... I turn on ultra speed. I'm like, I have to go as fast as possible. Make all of the decisions instantly. And when I play Isaac, that doesn't really affect anything. But when I'm playing a game like this that I'm not the most knowledgeable about, there's certainly some gaps. It's so evil that basically no tornadoes have spawned around here. It would have been amazing to get a tornado right next to the little rage, the lightning bolt. Would have been epic, but simply didn't happen. Give me my slut rocket. Trying to think, what's... There's some reference that's on the edge of my brain, and where, like, it sucks. I hate tip of the tongue feeling. It's so fucking close. And it's probably not even a good reference. Like, The inkling that my brain is giving me is that it's something South Park, which means that it's probably not worth talking about. Because South Park is already regurgitated bits. I can't be the guy that shows up and tries to content create about talking about other content creators and then be like, let me segue into something else, and then I talk about a different thing that regurgitates different things. Like, just I have to have some standards eventually. Eventually. I mean, you guys will never know the full extent of me trying to not talk about anime. Just, like, anime is such a impossible thing to talk about. Just because there's so much anime bullshit in so many different animes and to so many different levels. And to talk about anime is to understand that the people you're talking to are at least understanding of the way that that works. And I feel like when I'm talking to a crowd of people that I don't really know too well, I don't even want to fucking grace it. I don't even want to talk about, like, animes that are mainstream. I don't know. Naruto has some sketchy shit in it. Don't even touch me. Sure, I'll talk about Tower of God. Honestly, Tower of God is way less sketch than so many other animes. It's because it's probably written by somebody with standards. Like, there's still some sketch things, but... I don't know what the what is related to. Is it because I said don't touch me? It's because Naruto, it's like, there's a whole bunch of fan service. There's fucking, I'm trying to think. I honestly, when I read Naruto, I didn't really like it too much. But I feel like there's a lot of fan service. There's a lot of just, like, weird shonen nonsense that I don't really care. It's not Fairy Tail. I never watched Fairy Tail. Oh, I'm fucking toast. No, never mind. The red laser decided to spare me. I don't really know why. The tornado. Why did you aim exactly at the place that I was trying to go? That was just, like, random aiming. What the hell? What the fuck? What the hell? I don't even... What? Huh? I don't... So did the big tornado, like, ping pong off of the ground and then move upwards? Like, I admit if I composed myself in midair, I totally could have been able to live that. I was just trying to figure out what the heck was even happening. Because in my brain I was just like, I am attaining height and I don't know why. Nothing in my brain has ever worked like this. Guys, my coffee's cold. Oh, the pink hat man! That means this run is bound to be good. No, I just put my fucking coffee cup in front of chat. That's silly. Oh, do I sit here and grind for the power gloves? I mean, the power gloves are literally built for Noelle. They're literally built for Noelle. That's literally Noelle's item. Slut rocket me. It'll help me feel not depressed at the start. A magnet immediately is cool. I think that this funny hat man is somebody that we're gonna have to go back for. Fucking 358. So many money. That's close to all of the money that you even get on Desert sometimes. At least the Slut Rocket will get some extra kills, which will add to my income. But I admit it's not really the thing that we want. We want Tornado. And I don't even... Unlocking new characters feels really hard to care about. Just because, like, the only thing that matters is their level up gimmick, which is always very, very slight. So unlocking the bird mostly just means that I get to choose to start with the tornado item and not much else. Like, maybe their passive is crazy, but I simply don't know. It's a mechanic I'm not practiced in. And there's a purple microwave. Oh my lordy. Oh, also I'm toast, by the way. Unless my slut rockets start working overtime. Please, slut rockets, this is what I purchased you for. I know that you have random aiming, but please hit the things that I want you to hit. The skeleton balls will just kill me if I stop moving good. Video games. I love hitting the shrine that makes you die. Oh my god, I just fucking ran directly into that skeleton. I need regen of some sort. Bad. Okay, and the magnet proves that I was getting close to no kills. This isn't regen. This isn't regen. That's still not regen. Fuck. I don't like it here. I'm mad. Using my banish always just feels like a sad, sad opportunity. A blue hat, man? There's so many good shops in this realm, and I just spent all of my money because I was mad at my level up. Please. Oh, that was greedy of me, I admit. Ah, the shield spawns empty because I was hurt. I know in my heart and soul I clicked on banish. I know in my heart and soul I clicked on banish. The run isn't over, but like, come on. That hurts. My soul is fucking torn to shreds. I'm gonna piss myself to sleep tonight. I've been thinking about the Deadpool should have worn brown pants. And I think that I don't know the wording yet, so this is still like it's a workshopping. I'm workshopping my bit, but maybe one of these days when the cream my jorts bit catches on more, because I'm gonna keep saying it. Fuck you. I go instead of saying I'm gonna cream my jorts, I just go I should have worn my white jorts today, or I guess I should have worn my crusty orange disgusting jorts today. Maybe that's a better bit. Maybe maybe that's way funnier. Oh shit! Free stuff. My jorts that have been caked in an eon's worth of swamp. How long is an eon? Is an eon 1,000 years? That's not realistic. In several decades of swamp. I'm sorry that you just get to hear me workshop bits sometimes. That's I don't know how to avoid that. Improv is impossible to always do good. Sometimes you have to fucking sometimes you have to fucking sit here and make sure that the words sound good, especially when I'm not used to talking at all. Oh, free shit. Dude, I hit the gamer jump there. For the first time in history, I tried to land off of a cool slant and gain speed, and I did it twice in a row. I'm fucking insane. Where was the moai that I saw? There. Okay. I was excited about speed. I zoomed off in a random direction because I was happy to be going fast. I think Noelle is a hard character when I don't pick up axes. It kind of feels like Noelle and axes are a match made in Deltarune. That's not funny. But like, anytime epic combo like that seems really obvious in my brain, I feel the anarchist in my bones go, I gotta not do that ever. It's like, okay, well, I'll try. And boy oh boy, varying success. Dude, the regular microwave. I would love to get oh, never mind, I'm hallucinating. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe if I just make my frost boots really, really big and strong, I won't face any issues ever. That sounds logical to me. Surely the problem hasn't been the fact that we're relying on close range. I think, a problem with me in this game is I really, really am bad at going full hog into one build. I've noticed other streamers kind of just like do better at getting a little bit more of a ridiculous build despite maybe not having as good of a run. Like I've seen people get more duration or more size than I ever thought possible. And it's just like, damn, I guess if you do turn on the game and just click every single size upgrade that happens, but I kind of thought that there was more to that. Maybe I'm bad at the game. Yo, the cheese. Do I actually just turn everything I own into cheese? I kind of want to. Like, I don't know. What's the reason to not? What's my motivation to... Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Give me something nice. It's the... Wow! Okay, I should try to not die this run, I think. Cheese me. No, I'm fucking poor. Okay. In that case, I would like Magonet. What's that one? That one My Hero Academia character whose name just gets fucking butchered in translations? Magone. Because they are a trans character, I believe. And the way that you're supposed to tell that is because, like, magnet in Japanese would be Magoneto, but they go by Magune, which like they use the kanji for older sister, and that's how you tell that they're a trans character. But because there's a super large English audience and it's a minor character, I think nobody knows. I don't think that's a thing that people figured out. I think they probably just watched Magune get fucking exploded by Overhaul, and they were like, oh, that's kind of rough. I think that's probably more the typical experience. Not that I know anything about My Hero Academia, though. I don't like anime. I've never seen an anime in my life. I totally didn't read all of My Hero Academia and then get pissed at the ending. I hate that. Like, I'm gonna spoil a bit here. Like, fuck everybody. Bakugo gets no redemption ever. He just, like, gets stronger. It's like... Sure, he stops being an active threat to Deku, and, like, his goal was always to be a hero, but, like, dude, he's just an asshole the entire time. He never gets better. He never gets better. It pisses me off. It really, really does. Because, like, some other sleazeball characters, I feel like Mineta goes through more character growth than fucking Bakugo. And maybe that's just because Bakugo, everybody liked at the start, and so the creator was afraid to change it or something. But yeah, that's one part of the story that infuriated me more than most. And then the second part that infuriated me more than most is every single time that All For One showed up, they'd be like, he has a billion quirks, he can do whatever he wants. And then he just kind of like makes a big arm and punches you. It's just like, okay, be more creative, do some like psychological bullshit. Like, come on. You've thought up this many quirks and you can't even like think up a combo of like 3 interesting ones. Like, come on, man. Make him do anything other than just kind of hit hard. My bloody stream is probably necessary. Local streamer goes, I don't want to talk about anime, and then thinks about My Hero Academia and gets so angry he forgets the last thing he said. You. I wish I could get a sized home in real life. Am I right? Am I right? You don't have to clap. I said you don't have to. Yay, Slut Rocket! My build is probably not good. But I collected a whole bunch of things that I wanted. Yippee! Trying to think of other things that I care about. Insane Aquarium was so fun. I should probably have like looked up how long the game is. Since I have such a limited amount of time to do stuff. I thought about doing it today, but I don't know how long it is. Like, there might only be 5 worlds, and then we're just, like, done in, like, an hour unless I fart around for longer, but I shrimply don't know. Although, I will not... Did my phone just buzz? Do I have to care about that? No, it was iPhone telling me that I have a lot of screen time because I have to use my phone for my job. What a shocker. That was probably the most sad golden shrine I've ever seen. Just, like, bitch gave me nothing. I'm gonna go this way first. because that looks like a harder thing to go up, but we can just fucking slide down that way and it'll be very, very cool. Very, very cool. I love how seemingly there is a single weapon so far that you can aim. There's an entire aim key, but we haven't figured out the full extent of the use of it, which is just really funny to me. Like, it's probably, some people would probably get mad at it, like, at hiding things forever deep in the game, but I think it's kind of silly. It's like, yeah, the fucking course I don't know how to aim. It was funny watching somebody open up the controls at the start, which is something that I kind of harshly avoid it. Just because I really don't... Yeah, I worry that the buttons will tell me something that is hidden that I don't want to learn in the future, like the aim button. And I watched somebody else play this game, and they saw the aim button immediately, and then they tried using it while they were playing Sir Ufi with the sword, which isn't how the aim button works. And they got, like, really mad immediately, which is kind of just funny to me. Get fucking bozoed on, that's all I have to say. I should probably just go, like, hunt down tornadoes. If all I'm doing is passing time before I want to hit the thing, I should be riding along in Epic Tornado, farming for the silly little bird. What does Falco even say? Is he the one that goes, ha, come on? I think that's Falco. So it seems like when the tornadoes hit ledges, they just fucking go up, which is insane to me. Dude, drive-by tumbleweed. I kind of hate Smash fans. I hate talking to somebody who just, like, assumes that you know fighting game lingo. I just, like, fighting the first fucking Captain Falcon player of my life, Birdo! Fighting the first Captain Falcon player of my life, they start talking about sex kicks. It's just like, what the hell are you on? We're playing a video game. Get that shit out of here. I no longer need to care about the tornadoes. That fucking rocks. That's such a good feeling. Sometimes I worry that I have a bad mentality for achievements, because sometimes I totally just stare at achievements that I've done, and I'm like, holy shit, I never have to do that again, yes! Just like, maybe I should have, like, been happy while doing it. I don't know, it's just like a thought. I'm happy that it happened. I'm so scared of Anubis's death laser. It's just, that one, thank you for not hurting me. Fire staff sounds fun. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like I just fail to articulate. Like, I'm decently okay at putting ideas together in my brain, but actually forming the words with my mouth, I feel I struggle with quite a large lot. That one was on purpose, though. Slut Rock. You think the speedrunners actually call it Slut Rock? The speedrunners probably don't even use the Slut Rock. I would have to assume. Cool. We're kind of not even really built for Noelle fully, but what the fuck ever. I kind of think Noelle has zero hopes at all of killing the final boss. But we'll see what happens, I guess. It's just, the thing is, you have to do so much damage to the final boss with your starting weapon, and I have fucking frost boots. Like, I struggle to see the connection there. It feels like that's just gonna end bad on my end. Well, if I get there. This is, the first time that we're making it to the second area as Noelle on the desert. And on stream. I did it once off stream. Yo, I wonder where my portal is. One of my favorite grapefruit bits ever. It's not even a grapefruit bit. It's a lark bit. It's his funny sidekick. But he just, like, one of their Dark Souls characters is named Costco the Buck, and he just goes, "Hey Costco," and just, like, shoves Costco's face into the camera. I think about that anytime that I'm playing a third-person game, and I can control the camera. Let me do it again. Just, hey, Noel. Oh, never mind. That doesn't have collision. Let me do that better. I need something with collision. Hey, Noel. It's really funny to me. Just a big fan of that one bit. Something insane. Obligatory talking about grapefruit. But Lark is just like fucking popular with famous people. Like, he knows Schlatt. He has talked about talking to Ludwig and Captain Sparkles. And he's been on like Bird streams and with Josh, and like, holy shit, like, those are big names. And yet 80% of his appearances on all of the internet is grapefruit streams. So that's what I knew him as. And then all of a sudden I'm just watching, I think I was watching Bird or Josh play Peak or Repo or something. And I was just like, holy fucking shit, that's Lark! Holy fucking shit, it's Lark! Like, they just fucking, he's just there. I don't know how somebody gets so many connections, but I guess I am bad at talking to people. It's just one of those things where I'm like, holy fucking cow, man. I thought you were grapefruit sidekick. You have your own, like, personality and connections and whole discography, man. And yet Lark, like, barely makes content on his own. And maybe I'm just an Ultra fan, but I feel like he kind of outshines a lot of the people that he plays with. Like, I'm not a Bird fan, but I was obsessed with Peak and Repo, so I kind of just watched everybody play it. And that one, it was really just like kind of waiting for Lark to be in earshot so you could hear him say something funny. Maybe I'm a terrible person for that, but I think it makes sense to have specific people who tickle your funny bone. Pretty soon I'm gonna have watched every single Grapefruit Lark stream. I was putting off Elden Ring DLC for a while because I was like, I want to play it myself, but I got really mad at one boss and then stopped playing, even though I think I've done like 70% of the DLC or something ridiculous like that. There's just one boss where it just has a move that I don't know how to dodge, and it uses the move like every third attack, so it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to Google it, but I'm kind of out of options. Maybe I'll just stream it one day and then chat will yell at me. But the point is, I gave up on that, so I'm actually watching them play the Elden Ring DLC. And, like, holy cow, dude. You don't know how much you're thirsting for water until you get a drink of it. Like, because the only reason that I'm watching the DLC is because, for, like, background noise for my job, I was having all of their Elden Ring VODs on just in order. And there's some parts of that get pretty sour just because Elden Ring is the game that it is. If anybody's played all of Elden Ring, you understand that there are sour bits, because there's the joy of, oh my god, massive FromSoft game, and then there's the gloom of, I wonder how many times I'm gonna fight this boss now that I've seen it for the first time. And then you kind of fall into it and you're like, I'm having fun fighting the same boss over and over again. So there are sour parts of it, and I was having a kind of whatever time talking about it, and the second they made it to the DLC, it was like that fucking meme of like kid watching Let's Play, where it's just like, on one thing, it's the gif of a kid spinning around in an office chair, not paying attention to the screen at all, and the other one's fucking locked in. That's how it felt. It's just like, all of a sudden, it's just like, oh my god, new bits. I thought I could subside off of the recycled bits, but no, I was craving. God, I wish I was funny. I mean, not to brag, although this is a topic that is brought up entirely within the goal of talking good about myself, but I played a shitty little board game that just had like random punishment cards that you had to constantly draw, and I got one 2 separate times that was, the rest of the players have to compliment you during their next turn. And so just like, and I was playing with a couple people who I'm not super duper close to, and so it was just kind of funny. It was funny and heartwarming to see some people that were bad with words try to figure out how to give me because like the words on the card were, give a genuine compliment. So anytime that they said something like, oh, your forehead is exactly the correct size, I would just go, that's a lie, try again. And like, I was allowed to, because that's the rules of the video game. It fucking rocked. I felt so much power in that moment. Or in those moments, because it happened more than once. Freaking shout out. Somebody said I was funny. Somebody else said I had a nice voice. Yesterday, 2 separate people said I had a nice voice. I'm literally fucking winning. How do you get better for content creation than that? Somebody thinks you're funny. Multiple people think you have a nice voice. I should make a Patreon. I'm kind of mad that the channel Flob, Friends Without Benefits, did the bit first, just like before I got my foot in the door. But they have just like a bit of saying patreon.com/Flob. Like, that's just the joke is, hey, go check out my Patreon. I'm gonna repeat the link over and over again. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I was thinking for years it would be so funny to like buy bus stop ads or something and just put in plain black text, like Arial font, just twitch.tv/curvymancer. But no, I started late, not allowed to do that bit. Somebody else got to it first. It's a shame. Because it's also, like, it's not even a good marketing scheme. It would literally just be so that I could look at the finished product and go, ha! But, I mean, what is any of my streaming if not that with a little bit more steps? Also, this is my last one for today. Saturdays are strapped for time, and we can tell that I'm actually experiencing some success today. I don't know why I feel the need to call runs in a game days. Like, that's, I don't know what did that to me. Like, it's not bad, but like, why? I don't understand the reasoning within myself. Dude, I got fucking clowned on. I'm gonna die like a bozo. I've been living like a bozo, and that's how I'm gonna go out. If I had one gas mask, this would be a completely different experience. Ah! So maybe stopping time during the Scorpio swarm was maybe not the play, but we got Birdo. Let's fucking go. 2 silver for that quest is ridiculous, actually. It's like the hardest one ever. Sorry, big stretch. I know I'm about to end the stream anyway. Birdo. You're not pink. Fuck it, you're activated now. I'm gonna forget that I did that. Power. Okay. Thank you for watching. I know this is a kind of short one. It happens. That occurs when I try to stream every single day, and I'm also really, really busy. So thank you for showing up. I will probably be back with this game eventually, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be something else entirely. Goodbye.